The air was crisp and cold, a light dusting of snow covered the ground. It was the day before Thanksgiving in the small town of Weaverville, Northern California. Caleb Benham, a sturdy man with calloused hands and a gentle heart, was taking his beloved Labrador Retriever Buddy for their morning walk. Caleb and Buddy were inseparable. Buddy, with his soulful brown eyes and wagging tail, was more than just a pet. He was Caleb's family. They hiked the nearby trails every day. Buddy loved to chase squirrels and Caleb loved to watch him run. As they rounded a bend, the tranquility of the morning was shattered. A low growl, guttural and menacing, echoed through the trees. Before Caleb could react, a large black bear emerged from the undergrowth, its eyes fixed on Buddy. Fear pulsed through Caleb, cold and sharp, but fear for himself was a distant second to the terror that gripped him for Buddy. He reacted instinctively, stepping in front of his beloved companion, putting himself between Buddy and the bear. The bear lunged. It was a blur of teeth and claws. Caleb, fueled by adrenaline and love for Buddy, met the beast head-on. He shoved the bear back with all his strength, yelling at Buddy to run. Buddy, confused and scared, hesitated for a moment before turning and bolting. The bear, distracted by Caleb's attack, turned its attention to the new threat. The woods became a whirlwind of snarls, growls, and the frantic thudding of paws against the hard ground. Caleb fought with everything he had. He kicked, punched, and shoved, the primal fear lending him strength he didn't know he possessed. The bear, however, was a formidable opponent. Its claws ripped through Caleb's jacket, leaving deep scratches on his arm. The struggle seemed to last an eternity, though it couldn't have been more than a few minutes. Finally, with a roar, the bear swiped at Caleb one last time and then lumbered off into the woods. Caleb, bruised and bleeding but miraculously alive, stumbled back to the trail. Buddy was lying on the trail, whimpering. Blood stained the snow crimson. Caleb's heart lurched. He rushed to Buddy, scooping him up in his arms. "Don't worry, boy," he whispered, his voice thick with emotion. "I'm here, I've got you." The drive to the vet was a blur. Caleb held Buddy close, whispering reassurances and praying for a miracle. The vet, a kind woman with tired eyes, took Buddy immediately, ushering him into surgery. The next few hours were the longest of Caleb's life. He paced the waiting room, his mind replaying the attack, his heart heavy with guilt and worry. Finally, the vet emerged, a weary smile on her face. Buddy was alive. He had suffered deep lacerations and lost a lot of blood, but he was going to be okay. Relief washed over Caleb in waves. He was allowed to see Buddy, who was groggy but wagged his tail weakly at the sight of his human. The road to recovery was long. Buddy needed extensive surgery and weeks of care. Caleb barely left his side. The experience had shaken them both, but it had also forged an even deeper bond between them. They had stared death in the face together and emerged, battered but not broken. As Buddy slowly regained his strength, Caleb knew their Thanksgiving would be filled with a gratitude deeper than ever before.